I'm ABC 10 News reporter Tali Latoy in Miramar, and you may have seen these guys grazing hillsides across the county. Now, with the recent brush fires, it's brought up the topic yet again of fire prevention, and these grazing goats play a vital role in helping limit that risk.
You may have seen them on your daily drive. Several goats along hillsides actually hard at work.
We have a lot of native plants that can be problems too if they're overgrown.
These grazing goats come from environmental land management goats, or elm goats, over at Lake Miramar. Since 1998, hundreds of goats employed to graze away at this stuff.
It's basically what the goats are eating. This is one of the invasive plants that they're munching on, but it's native to the goats.
An essential part to limiting the risk of fires in these open areas of dry brush.
They're very flammable. They're part of the fuel load. They're not native, and they become at least 75% of our problem. But the invasive weeds taking up a lot of these nutrients, minerals, becoming blight, they're the fire problem.
In the last 24 hours, 2 fires forced San Diegans from their homes. Neighbors in those dry canyon areas say things can get out of control in an instant.
Because they don't just have spontaneous combustion, so somebody is around there, they're careless, they throw a cigarette, they start a little something to cook, and then it goes.
Which is why the abilities of these goats are emphasized.
The difficult, accessible areas, that's where most people see goats, and they are very, very useful.
SDG&E also turned to goats recently to create fire breaks around electric infrastructure, but it's all about staying ahead of it.
We employ more goats and do it preventatively ahead of the fire. We can keep a lot of our native land staying, call it restored, but it's actually fireproof and sustainable.
Tali Latoy, ABC 10 News.